we're good now.
We're back.
But yeah, man.
Yeah.
What's good? It's your boy Dallas President.
It's your boy J.O. Day, no days off, and it's
Beyond the Mic Live, man. Season 2, episode 9.
Shit. So how many is that total? 34?
34, 35,
yo,
something
we
like
out,
that.
we
Yeah,
out here
34.
Just, yo, we out here showing off, bro.
But yeah, man. It's
we did it.
good to be back.
Yeah, I'm thankful.
It is, what's today?
Today is
Wednesday, February
the 12th.
the 12th.
The day after Snowmageddon in VA.
You know what? What I will say, it was I feel like I don't think it's called VDOT here, but whoever the responsible parties are for keeping the streets clear, they did a much better job this storm than they did the last one. Well, I feel like we were bogged down for like mad long on the last storm.
No,
and I feel like this one I woke up and it was just like back to normal type shit.
Yeah, well, no, last night it was some shit. Oh, we can't have Tino.
Yeah, and before we get too carried away.
Yo, shout out to the fam. We got Quarantino on the
Yes,
beat in the
sir.
building. I apologize. I feel like
yes, sir. Quarantino on the beat, Quarantino on the heat. You already know what we're doing. We're at the Haven Arts Beyond the Mic Live. I'm just here kicking with the band, you know what I mean, with the fam, with the boys.
How long did it take you to dig your car out?
This morning, man, I'm gonna tell you, I woke up 5 o'clock.
Me too. I hurt my arms
5
at that
o'clock
time.
in the morning. I was out there. I took maybe like 30, 40 minutes because they did clear the road, but the problem was they pushed all that joint to the side where the cars were at.
And like, no, that happened to me at the airport one time.
And like my car's low, I got a lip on the front, like I can't even like try
it's
it.
not happening.
I said, yeah, nah.
You're like, fuck it, I'm gonna just call an Uber.
I told my boss, I said, look, I sent him a picture. I was like, yo,
It's not happening.
it's not happening. He said, yeah, nah, I feel that.
But you gotta have like vacation and shit, right?
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I mean,
He was cool. He's just like, yeah, nah.
No, I remember we talked to you the other time. You was like, man, I can't complain and shit. I can't talk about being broke. I got a decent job and shit. Yo, I feel like your boss understands. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, facts. That's what's up.
I'm in a blessed position for real. But hey, that snow was crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, it was crazy.
So then yesterday, I'm thinking like, I'm looking out the window. I'm like, ain't none of this shit gonna stick, bro. It was, again, Snowmageddon. We ain't have no real snow in like years and years, and then boom, two big storms back to back.
Yeah.
I feel like the government, it's the government. This is government snow. This shit, this is the snow.
I mean, they told us though.
Lighter.
They said it was gonna be.
No, they definitely warned us, and it was 100%. Like everything they said came true. 9 times out of 10, the weatherman wrong.
Facts. But nah, man. Welcome to the show. When you were here last, what? The third, fourth episode. It was early on.
Long time. Long time.
Yeah,
he even performed.
Yeah.
Long time. Shakira.
Shout out Shakira in the building.
One half of the King twins. My number 2 in the building has just walked in. Shakira.
Yeah, man. We got a pretty packed house
shout
today.
Shout out to Fifth House in the building. We got everybody here, bro. Motherfucking Petey's here too.
You know what I'm saying? We got PD in the building.
I feel like he giving you that face that he look like he want like a microphone, right? It looks.
You know he like to talk out of turn.
They get mad Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but shout out to PD, little bro, man. We had a great. The last episode was amazing. If you guys didn't watch it, I feel like you should click the link after you watch this one.
You cheating yourself? You not treating yourself?
Yeah, and if you ain't watching that joint, you better off beating yourself. You hurt? Pause.
Hey yo.
There's a button for that. We have a button for that. Yeah. Hold on. I'm really bad at this. Wait. There's a button. Dallas, keep them on ice.
Keep them on ice.
Keep them on ice for me. I got you, nigga. What's the AO button? That's not the AO button. Oh, wait. We got an AO button. I know we did. Oh, yeah?
It's that one.
Oh, yeah?
The first one.
Hey, yo.
Pause, man.
Wow.
You always wanted to use that.
I've been dying to use that button.
The problem is we got to move it to the first page.
It has to go to the important.
Because it got to be quick.
Right. Yeah, pause.
You got to be quick.
But yeah.
But go ahead.
No, I'm done.
No, I was just going to say we got a good
great
show.
An amazing show.
A good show for y'all.
Got an Emmy winner.
Emmy winner.
Yeah.
We're going to be covering a lot from sports to entertainment. You know how we do, man.
You know what we do here.
News and politics.
Entertainment, sports.
Entertainment, sports. And then we're bringing back, I don't
Spotlight?
want to call it an old segment. It's something that we plan to do a lot more often. But, the artist spotlight.
Yeah, we pride ourselves on that.
And the big difference tonight is we have more than just one spotlighted artist.
I like that.
We actually have 4 tonight.
Wow.
So
that's a good.
Haven't decided if we're going to do them all at once in
Why
one
not?
run or join the breaks, but we'll figure it out as we go.
Nice.
But yeah, we got a bunch of dope tracks and videos on the lineup. So yeah, I say we
Get right to it.
jump into the show as we find ourselves doing a lot these days, starting with politics. And
we get the
we get the jury shit out
rip
the
the
way.
Band-Aid off quick and then we have
you know
fun.
what I'm saying? Get the dreary shit out the way first.
I
So we'll open the show with another round of the
Trump's America.
Where we and in this segment, you know, if you don't know, we pretty much just give a little update on everything in politics regarding Trump. And this isn't because, and I'll say this like I've said it before, it's not because we're like super fans or anything like that. We just we think it's important to keep everybody
posted,
you know, up to date on kind of the crazy stuff that's been going on.
Facts.
So that's why we cover this.
What's going on in Trump's America, bro?
Well, I mean, so this story includes Trump. It's not necessarily about him, but it's the news on Mayor Eric Adams, the mayor of New York City, and how the Trump administration has ordered the federal prosecutors to drop the charges against him.
Wow.
Citing that the case was interfering with his ability to work on Trump's immigration and crime issues. So
wow.
Trump basically saying that he's being distracted by the fact that he got a lawyer up and go through all this court stuff
while he was trying to run.
That, and then also, and I'll let you continue.
It's a big deal though, because this is a Democrat that Trump is helping, so the people understand. But it's an extraordinary move, especially considering the changes included by the charges, which include bribery, campaign finance offenses. He was accused of accepting free flights, hotel rooms, and illegal campaign contributions from Turkish nationals in exchange for political favors.
And I think it's weird that the conversation is about him being pardoned, yes, but them citing his inability to work as if
like they slowed him down.
Yeah,
that's
like
why he lost.
Well, not even that. Just fuck the fact that he broke the law. You know what I'm saying? Like he got work to do. But I think anybody who hustles or does anything illegal on the side should be able to use that excuse. If somebody with that much power and in such an important position could use that excuse to get off for doing something, illegal.
100%.
And I know he didn't, we're not talking murder or, anything like that. But if you do anything, or if you're in a position of power and you're sworn in to protect and represent the the community that you're serving, the last thing you want is for the person to be influenced by another nation, another government, another entity that can drive why they do things. So
facts.
I think to frame this as just a conversation about his duties as far as combating immigration and all that shit is like missing the forest for the trees. You know what I mean? Because I feel like the more important issue is, yes, that can be done too, but it should be done by a person who represents the position in the way that you expect from somebody in that position. You know what I'm saying? So,
but I also think since Trump took office again, like this is proven. He's been very spiteful and resentful towards the opposing party.
Absolutely.
And so for him to help this man in this situation, that's a rarity. I mean, I feel like birds of a feather or whatever.
But we talked about that last episode with Petey. Shout out Petey in the building.
Brody.
Where we talked about how Trump never really saw color or party affiliation. It was more about allegiance and willingness loyalty and the willingness to kiss the ring. You know what I mean? So I think with Eric Adams outwardly supporting Trump when he was running
and talking about now he's thinking about running as a Republican.
You know what I'm saying? So shit like that. And who knows? That might be a part of the game plan. That might be a part of
the hustle to take New York back.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where, nepotism and all that shit, bribery and all that comes into play, and why it matters that you have people with a moral compass in these positions. Because who's to say that he's not doing that to prop up the Republican Party at the behest of Donald Trump? Because he said, I'll make this go away if you give us this seat, or if you know what I'm saying, help us turn New York,
help us get New York
blue,
back or whatever.
Or red. Well, blue, red.
No, it's red.
Red.
It would be
red. Yeah.
It would be red.
So you know what I mean, like
it's the leverage.
No,
exactly.
It's all about it's all about power for real. And even Elon, Elon was a Democrat historically, and then he just out the blue he's running with Trump, and then now he like a little puppet master or whatever. But I know my brother Dallas got a lot more to talk about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I got you. You know what I'm saying? You're a professional here. Let's go.
Oh, this where we at?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the acting attorney general, Emil Bove, argued that the prosecution was too close to the upcoming mayoral election and was distracting Adams from his duties. Well, kind of like what we talked about already.
He said duty again.
But critics, however, see this as a clear case of political favoritism, and I think that's
like
that's
the
kind of
nepotism we were talking about, right?
Right.
Or just knowing like you owe me a favor, right? That's how I feel. I feel like it's like, yo, you owe me a favor, fool. I just helped you. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's what I was saying. Like, and that's why I think it's important that we uphold. I'll say it again: the moral aspect of the position that people hold, because it used to be that you didn't have to question if someone was
a decent
gonna
human.
do something because it mattered when they swore on the Bible. Or, you got people who point out
when they make an oath, they take an oath.
When Trump got sworn in, how Melania held whatever little book that was, but he never put his hand on it.
And it was like,
so you got some people who would be like, "Oh, that's just a conspiracy, blah blah." But it's like, not really, because if the whole action is supposed to represent your abiding by what you're saying, it's kind of like holding your fingers crossed behind your back while giving somebody a pinky promise. If you're supposed to put your hand on the Bible or whatever religious text, it's supposed to be whatever religious text that the person running, follows, and you're supposed to put your hand on, raise your hand to represent that you're swearing to uphold this. So if you don't put your hand on that, and if you believe that, let's say he believes that. Let's say he knows that that's
he's like, I didn't touch that shit.
And if he says to himself, yo, I didn't touch it.
My toes was crossed.
That could help him sleep at night. If he knew that, like, yo, I could literally say, especially in court, oh, you swore an oath, did I?
This video.
You feel me? Like, that's not far-fetched.
No, bro, I feel
you go watch the video. Melania is not even next to him. Then she steps up with her Kung Lao hat on with the little book.
Did look super
and he raised his hand. He raised his hand, but he never put his left hand on that book.
Cause that shit.
If I remember correctly, if I'm tripping, chat, let me know.
That's real.
He didn't put his hand on, which means he never swore the oath.
He found a loophole. Shout out to
just like
in
the court, you don't have to put your hand on the Bible on stand, because the judge saying what he's saying, he's the person in power. You're swearing it to him without having to do that. You know what I'm saying? But as far as I know, when you get sworn in at your inauguration, you're supposed to put your hand on the book.
Supposed to be honorable.
And you're supposed to swear and uphold that shit. And the fact that he didn't do that,
we don't trust him. We don't trust him.
Who knows?
So manito, this decision, it highlights the broader issue of nepotism in politics, like we was just talking about. It's not just about who you know, but also about who you're willing to show favor to. Trump's history of pardoning allies and associates is well documented, and this move seems to fit his pattern or his protocol or his MO. You know what I mean? And even normal people in their life. So I don't want to sound like I'm defending Trump in any way. But you understand this too, right? In the world we live in, there's a lot of favor for a favor, right?
Right.
But that's usually not what happens in government. You know what I'm saying? Well, not for us to see.
We have rule of law.
But it's now the veil is pulled away.
Yeah.
And yo, this is
no,
it's like we it's like we're a mob family now, and we're watching the new Godfather run the new. You know what I'm talking about? This Bama got 34 felonies. So the president of our country, the most coveted position and the most respected position in our country, that Bama got 34 felonies. He was convicted of it. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if I had 34 felonies and I ran for president.
You wouldn't be here.
No, for sure. If I had 34 felonies, I'd probably be under the jail. But you feel me? So this is the word. So I feel like now we a mob family, and we just got to get used to the way the new Godfather's running, the family.
Well, I think it's gonna be for the Republicans, one of those be careful the precedent you set, right? Because it's not gonna last forever. Assuming they don't tank the entire economy and government before there's an opportunity for another Democrat to try for a seat. But he's also showing a lot of tactics. Trump's an old dude. Even if he got one more term, he gonna die. So.
Nah, but the young Baron. He's old. No, bro, he's grooming the young Baron.
Yeah, his son is too young. You gotta be 40-some years old. His son will never be not in the time that it'll matter to any of us. We'll be dead.
No, the other two boys, they out of here. Like one of them look like he be along on a short
But they
bus.
don't have the gab. You know what I mean? They got their mama's traits.
He's training up the Baron though.
But my point being is that there's going to be someone on the other side of politics who's going to start to use this same shit.
Oh yeah, like try to flip it in like
in
their
to
favor.
the
blue. Yeah, facts.
But it's going to
talk crazy, but like rational crazy, right?
Well, not just talk crazy. Do drastic shit. Like he's not wrong in trying to do what he told his people he was going to do.
No, facts. Like
he's
you
only
can't be
wrong
mad at
because
him
we weren't
doing what
people
he
who
said
agree
he was
with
gonna
it.
do.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right.
And he's showing that as a politician, it doesn't have to be, oh, I can't do this. Like, yeah, you can. You're the person in charge. You lead everything. Like, some would argue you're the leader of the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't tell me we can't cure hunger or disease or whatever the case might be when we not really trying, like, because he's showing you what you can get done in days. You know what I'm saying? We're talking days. It's been a few weeks, and he's done a lot of his agenda.
He flipped the whole country on his head.
He's put in place. He started the process of fulfilling major parts of his agenda in just a few weeks. So hopefully, the good thing that comes from this is just someone else with a little more common sense being in the same position and using the power the way he is, because he's wielding his power. You know what he definitely. You know how like in a basketball game they play the game at a certain pace at certain times of the game. Like you don't run a full court press
like
in
the whole
first
time.
quarter.
Yeah.
You do that at the end of the game, or if it's close, and you know what I'm saying.
Slow it up.
But like that's because there's a lot of politics. You want the game to last. You want it to be entertaining. Yeah. There's nothing stopping the coach from being like, yo, take it to him. You know what I'm saying? First quarter, balls to the wall, whole game. We doing push-ups all day just to strengthen ourselves to do that type of play to where it's legal. It's just not how it's normally done. You know what I'm saying? Now you up 40 in the first half because you just, you know what I'm saying? You just.
So I will say though, with the Trump situation, along the way, even in his last term, he definitely set himself up for it by putting a lot of Republicans and loyalists into positions that were going to help him out, whether it's like, the Supreme Court judges and all of that. And right when he came back in, that's exactly what he did again. So it's much easier for somebody to be that brazen to say, hey, I'm going to make this happen today, tomorrow, this again, next day, something again. If you already got people that that they're going to approve it. You know what I mean? And I don't think we've really seen that before. We've always had a Democratic half and Republican half, and then take it to the Senate. They argue back and forth, but right now, Trump,
everything
they got control of everything.
And I think that's
no.
And that's good, but that's the problem. You still, and I feel like I keep repeating the same shit over and over, but it's like you still. They're doing it out of allegiance. They're not even thinking about these things. They're not even thinking. We're in an upside down world when the last 3 votes, the only person who didn't approve of it was Mitch McConnell, and I feel like people don't talk about that shit enough. Because people used to give Mitch
down the stairs.
People used to give him a bad name or whatever because he was on the other side, but he stands in the ranks of some of the last,
dinosaurs.
The last
of like the old
politicians,
the good old boys of politics.
But not just good old boys, but politicians who played politics and not just tricks. You know what I mean?
Or like
he might not have did what you wanted because he was on the other side, but he was like the John McCain's, the Ted Kennedy's, like the older more. I don't want to say fair, but just moral like thinkers.
Kind of like the old guard.
You know what I'm saying? And I think we're not paying attention enough to his votes and how he's saying no to these things when he was just the last speaker of the House. You know what I'm saying? So his opinion should really hold weight. And it's like you see all these other people voting for Trump. Half of them are doing it because they're younger than McConnell and they want to rerun. And then and so they don't want to piss Trump off and have the Hive attack them. Right. But the other half is all young people who are just there because Trump either put them there or they already liked him.
Or they love Barron and they think that he's the next baby Trump.
But Barron is he's way too young.
But they post about this kid every 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah, but he's only like 14.
They treating him like he's a John F. Kennedy, bro.
Yeah, but he's way too young. I mean, I'm not saying he won't get into politics, but certain shit, unless Trump changes it, you got to be a certain age.
I just feel like the kid helped with the younger vote as well. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying what was my thought process? About Mitch McConnell. I just think we should pay attention to where he votes, as old as he is.
And we don't have a lot of time left, and like literally, there's not a lot of time. He's old, so like
Well,
it might be like one of the last rational people like in politics. You know what I mean? Like even like with Joe Biden, right? We know he's been lifelong in politics, but we know that at this point we can't really, he's kind of like dementia or whatever, right? So this is kind of like one of the last ones that are left that are like understand that side of politics. You know.
Well, that's why I also feel like Kamala like kind of duped us too, because she's very young and in politics. She was a vice president already. You know what I'm saying? So if she ever wanted to run again, you're always running. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so like the fact that she got beat and then kind of just fell to the wayside.
She's on her bender though. Don't judge
her. She was never really. I don't think she was ever really for the people like that. Because if you was for the people and we were going through what we're going through now,
it doesn't give up.
We still need that voice. You know what I'm saying? That voice of reason, or somebody to lead the charge against what's happening. And we don't have that right now.
That leads to my question. Like,
it's kind of like
we have someone
it's
to
kind of like
combat this.
It's kind of like a race where it's like the person in second place is still the next best. You know what I'm saying? 100%. So it's like you supposed to step up and still represent. Now, if she was old and she was on her way out and it's like, oh, this is my last fight. Before if I win, I'll go. If I don't, but you 50-something years old.
Yeah, she can run
in politics. You're not about to go be a teacher or maybe a professor or some shit, but you're in power, and that's why I kind of and I don't want to sound insensitive when I say this at all.
It's disappointing though.
But like when what kind of started this train towards Trump was when Joe Biden's son died right after Obama won, which stopped Joe from running right after Obama to face Trump and Hillary that first time. That's what really like changed the course of everything. Because I think if Biden would if Beau Biden didn't die, Biden would have ran for president immediately after. Hillary would have never ran, or she would have ran and lost to Biden, and then Biden would have beat Trump the first time. And then we never would have got Trump. And we never would have got all of this MAGA shit. I guarantee you, bro.
The MAGA thing
guarantee you, the only reason why Joe didn't run was because his son passed away, and he was in mourning at that same time. Because if it was about him not wanting to run again, he wouldn't have ran just past time. You know what I'm saying? And I think if that didn't happen, and God rest both souls, but if that didn't happen, I think it would have changed the whole course of just politics as we see it right now.
I never looked at it that way.
But yeah,
I feel you. But I want to go back to the question. So do you believe
that there's a voice for the people right now?
Do we have someone to combat this? Even in the next 4 years, you think that the Democratic Party is gonna be able to present a worthy opponent for like the next, like let's just say it's Vance or whoever? You think that there's someone to combat that right now? Like, because right now we need another yes we can.
That's what I say. I don't see that. I don't see a person.
And that's my worry.
I don't see it. And it's just gonna be right now. We're just a snowball.
This
on
is
the
just
hill.
the beginning.
Yeah, I don't know who that person could be right now. I know Hakeem Jeffries is starting to become a louder voice, but I've already heard people who don't have great opinions on him. I think
AOC, she don't got no shot. Everybody hates her. She got like half and half. It's like one of those 50-50 things with her.
I think if not for the MAGA movement and this like whole fuck DEI and fuck, just like
everything.
I think
normality.
They're going back to this like good old boy time where it's like women belong in certain places, and I don't think that the presidency or a high power is where these new MAGA folks want them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, because that's all attached to DEI. And it's funny because like what you said about Latin people. How they voted for Trump, but then their families are getting kicked out. It's the same thing. It's like if you work, I guarantee you, there's people who work for USAID that voted for Trump. I guarantee
what the fuck just happened?
I guarantee you. And now they sitting at home like, damn, And I could see them being like, oh fuck this dude because he never like gave an itemized list of who he was gonna shut down and when. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you knew they were coming.
But still,
no. But he's like, yo, you either take this buyout or I'm gonna fire you. By this day.
But at the end of the day,
you know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. That's again, mob boss movements.
It's fuck down to Trump. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna be one of them niggas that because we get a check or some bullshit that changes my mind.
No, we don't get no checks.
I say this is like an old fuck Donald Trump. This ain't a new one. This ain't based on what he's doing now. This is this goes back to the grabbing by the pussy days. You know what I mean? It was fuck him then. Like,
try to act like that happened.
you know what I'm saying? And I know that there's still, you
talk
know,
your shit, man.
You know what?
there's still those tapes too. There's still those
Talk
the
your
tapes
shit.
of him on The Apprentice dropping N-bombs and all types of crazy shit.
Still
I heard
34
about that they don't wanna
fucking
put out.
felonies.
reminded me by
He still
saying
put
that
up the billboard
they
that
just
sets up
scrubbed
give
all
them
the-
kids the death
Hold on.
penalty. The Central Park kids. He still did all of that.
he
None of
did
that
do
shit changes.
Yeah. But they actually just scrubbed all the news information about the January 6th protests.
100%.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
doesn't
As
even
if it's not
allow the
archived.
Associated Press into the press conferences anymore, bro.
See?
Imagine
Censorship.
imagine that, bro.
Censorship.
And they told us to be scared of China.
The Associated Press is not allowed into press conferences with the president of our country.
Because they
That's
talk shit
crazy.
about him.
Kai Cenat got a better shot. That's
funny.
crazy, bro.
Well, anyway, we're about to go into a break right now. You feel me?
We're gonna finish with the depressing.
Yeah, we're done with this
We're
shit.
done with that shit.
We're
Yo,
done with this shit.
it's your boy J all day, no days off,
It's your boy Dallas President, man.
and we got our fam in the building with us.
It's Quarantino on the beat.
Oh, you mixed yourself. That was crazy.
Yo, we be right back, man. It's Be on the Mic Live, Season 2, Episode 9. We on our grind. Yo, we back. The best break takers in the game. It's your boy J all day, no days off.
It's your boy Dallas President.
We got the fam in the building with us today.
Quarantino up in here too, you already know.
Yo, he's on the beat.
Yeah, man. So we're back.
We're done with the depressing, right, Manito?
We're done with the dreary and depressing, man. We're done with that.
I like that. Let's keep it moving for the people.
We
We doing sports?
Yeah, we are doing sports. Just give me one.
Yay, sports. Because there's like really nothing right now. Like, what are we supposed to watch? Like competitive, like keg throwing or some shit. Like, there's no cool sports.
Is that a thing?
I made that up in my brain, but I'm sure it exists.
Competitive
Keg toss.
keg toss. You know, that sound like some shit
Like
you see
strongest
like
man in America,
like,
you know?
at the Renaissance Fair or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But we got some sports coverage,
sports,
man.
yo, KD in the
So
building.
before I pull that up,
Yo, is that PayPal?
PayPal?
I see PayPal. Oh, they pay. That's a thing now in the NBA where they can do the promo on the jerseys.
Yeah.
Okay, I know. I thought I was crazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nah, you are, but that's not.
No, I am. I know, but I've been canceled a couple times from PayPal, so like we don't have the greatest relationship. I apologize. It was my early days of eBay. I didn't know no better.
But nah, so with this story, man, in sports, man, Kevin Durant took over the 8th spot on the all-time scoring list last night, surpassing 30,000 career points.
Damn.
Joining the elite ranks of the top 8 leading scorers in the league, proving once again why he's one of the greatest ever to play the game of basketball, man. So
shout out to KD. Now look, I'm not gonna comment on none of the crazy way he be looking. You know, he be looking wild. Like,
he need a brush.
I'm like, yo, bro.
He should get like a diamond brush.
I'm like, yo, bro, you're a gazillionaire. Like, come on, man.
And not diamonds on the furniture part of the brush. Like, he needs like diamond bristles.
He should have like like a diamond encrusted wave cone type thing.
Diamond wave brush, yo. We're gonna get you right, KD. When we get our shit together, we gonna buy you a diamond encrusted brush, bro. So
he's legendary.
You a legend, man. By the time we get it, you probably had like 40,000 points.
And always wear 2 pairs of socks. Like, we never want to see your feet again, bro. Like, that's. I'm speaking on behalf of a lot of people. Just wear 2 pairs of socks.
I ain't never seen this feet.
Bro, it's crazy. It's traumatizing. And I don't want to, pause. I want to say pause. No, bro, this is a thing. This was a meme. But, like, I'm going to keep it moving. In last night's game, they played the Grizzlies. Right. Durant dropped 34 points, even though, he got that situation. But then, hitting the milestone in classic KD fashion, the crowd went wild as he hit the free throw that secured his place among the top 8 all-time scorers. Even Ja Morant, he threw up some gang signs and shot in the air. And I made that all up. I'm only kidding. But he made sure to congratulate him, handing him the game ball as a sign of respect. So, shout out to the young boy Ja Morant. But, I wasn't I don't think I was very off.
Yeah, but I mean, with Durant from his rookie season with the Sonics to now with the Suns, it's been nothing short of incredible. From his scoring ability, his versatility, and dedication have made him a force to be reckoned with in the NBA for over a decade.
Damn.
And with that, man, we congratulate Kevin Durant on his
we got to do that again. I feel like he earned that.
And yeah, this is one of those things where 30,000 points, just put in perspective, man.
No, that's a lot.
Curry with all the threes that he's broken his own record multiple times for threes, and he's still only at I want to say 25,000, something like that. Like, he's not up in the 30s yet. So shout out to KD. It's only gonna go up from here. I'm sure he has at least 4 or 5 more years. And I don't know what y'all think. Where's Steph at?
Yo, where is Stephon?
Where's Steph be at?
Stephon.
Did he leave?
This stuff.
I
want to ask you a question.
I think you
follow NBA better than I do. Do you think that Curry is like the NBA's Mahomes? Like, is he will he be the NBA's Mahomes? That was a good question.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, ring wise, at one point, you would say that Mahomes is the NFL's Steph Curry. I would, kind of say it the other way around because he's been doing it.
So how many rings does Curry have?
4, right? 3 or 4? 4, right? Yeah, here he is. Here's our sports commentator.
Shout out to our basketball analyst. Oh, look
this
at
nigga gave us the hold on.
That was crazy. I think he has
crazy. This ain't live TV,
bro. I think
he said, hold on.
Did he go to the bathroom?
This nigga gave us the hold on finger and then went to the bathroom.
Who does he think he is?
I don't know, but he got to leave when he come out the bathroom.
But we can't. Maybe he got to take a shit.
that was a real quick finger. That wasn't like
Pause.
That wasn't like a.
I don't like the whole quick finger talk. Let's just keep it moving.
That wasn't
you
a
know
whole.
what I'm saying?
Give me a minute.
That was crazy. That was crazy. But yo, there's more.
But,
so like, is there more sports?
I think that's it. I think that's it for so. No, all right, here it is. So I will ask you a question.
You almost got kicked out.
Yeah, you can sit there. You can slide that microphone over.
I can pause.
You can see both of y'all.
Oh, you guys could do like a duet. Y'all could be like the two heartbeats.
The two heartbeats is hilarious. But no, I wanted to ask you, how many years you think KD got left?
KD probably got like 3 years left, just because
This nigga think he fifth house. No, come on, act like you're making a record. Don't make it weird, please. Be a professional.
Yeah, don't start.
So I feel like KD got about like 3 years left in his career because his game really don't require too much. Man, I give him 5.
And how old is he?
Max.
How old is he?
I actually don't know his age at the top of my head.
36?
All right, so 36. Yeah, I can give him about 5 more years.
That
Just
nigga
because
said
his
that like he got
basketball game
stats
doesn't
on his
require
iPad.
too much.
He be betting on that nigga.
His basketball game doesn't require too much. It's like he's not like type of person that's gonna sit there and give you the most athletic game. Like he's not dunking over everybody.
But he
He's
just
not
dropped
the
34.
fastest. Yeah, because he can shoot those fucking lights out.
Yeah, those are
and
numbers.
he's 7 foot tall, so it's like, you know, he can shoot over.
No, I met
mad
Amari,
players.
bro. That nigga's a giant too. I was like, what the fuck? He was like, I was bugging.
So you said about 4 more years. So what
He gave him 5
probably
tops, right?
in at like what 34,000.
Yeah,
So like 41
Something like that.
retire.
yeah.
30. I don't think he's gonna get.
I'll give him 39,
How old
40.
is Bronny?
39,
How does
40.
I'll give him
LeBron?
39, 40. LeBron's
LeBron
hitting
got,
40.
like-
He just hit 40, I think.
He's the all-time
He's-
leading scorer.
No, but so he's on his way. It got to be like
I
almost
think
over,
LeBron
right?
got
He's
like
in
a
his
good
twilight
year or
of his
2 left,
career,
if
bro.
that.
2 years for LeBron.
He
you
got to
think?
play at least 1 year with Luka a
Max.
whole year, especially if they go far in the.
I think that's the reason why they
in the
brought Luka
playoffs.
in.
No, did you see the? I was telling him. You seen the meme that it was like, yo, it shows LeBron looking at the nigga angrily, and they're like, yo, if LeBron look at you this way, pack your bags. It's everyone that got traded.
Oh,
The one
Yeah,
eyebrow
but-
nigga. All what?
I mean, I
Anthony
think-
did-
I
what,
think-
Anthony.
I don't think he necessarily wanted to get rid of AD. I think he knew that was their highest like.
They
what,
already
the
hit their-
trade value.
Yeah.
But they
like
can't,
he-
and they can't do no more.
They can't.
No, they can't. Unless they trade LeBron.
But like they traded Luka because they said that his diet's all fucked up and he frumpy.
I honestly
You think we're
believe
getting
that
Luka in
I mean,
like
they
the
say the
best
same
shape.
thing about Zion.
a lot of people would.
But he is frumpy.
But he's still probably he's still gonna give you numbers. Like it doesn't
No, yeah,
matter.
facts.
But I
That-
feel like a lot of people disagree with me when I say this. But
Speak what's on your heart, bro. We won't judge you.
LeBron James is the problem of the LA Lakers.
Tino.
But could you feel like his opinion matters more than like anyone else's type shit or like what?
No, I feel like it's because of the fact that he is the problem on the court. It's like, yeah, LeBron can give you 45 and all these he can give you great
But like
numbers.
still right now,
But if the rest of the team isn't gonna, if you can drop 45 and you're still having a losing record,
yeah,
come on.
like go home.
It's like at this point now, go ahead, take
No,
a
I
seat,
feel like
bro.
our
Take a
last
seat.
basketball conversation was when we was talking about nepotism when his son came in and there was like, yo, he played like 3 minutes. He didn't even deserve to take a shower. Like that was hilarious.
Yeah, his son's trash.
You know, you called it too, and I was like, stop being a, you know what I mean?
And guess where he's at now?
He's
been
in G
back
League.
and forth.
Back in the
He's
G
been
League. No,
back and forth,
he gets
yeah.
called up when
But how
someone
much
sprains
PT
their
is he
ankle.
getting in the NBA?
No, but you know what though?
Exactly.
At the end of the day, and also the younger brother's about to go get a pop, and I heard
That's
he's
the
a
one.
beast.
That's the one that's gonna be the problem.
So
Bryce
at the
James.
end of the day, as far as legacy
Oh, it's
goes,
just 'cause
even
of
if the
his
kid
name.
only plays
No.
No, but what I'm saying is, even if Bronny only plays a couple of games, he still made it to the NBA, so the family's dynasty continues. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, facts.
But I heard the little
But-
brother's
ew,
like
Bryce
a
James
beast.
gonna go crazy. What is he like 6'7" right now?
So Bryce James, and then your Bryant. I don't know. Oh, it's Stephon Bryant. My bad. not Marbury. My bad.
This guy.
Our sports analyst.
But nah, I mean, KD, I give him about 4 or 5. He's definitely gonna be able to still be a prevalent name within those 4 to 5 years. But he got at some point just gonna give it up just because he already accomplished all he needs to accomplish. He's got an MVP.
Yeah.
He's got 2, 3 rings. I can't remember
got
exactly
rings.
how many. He's got a championships regardless. He really has nothing else to prove. And
But do you think it's
he's
more
not
like
doing
yearly
much.
contracts as opposed to like a big long, 10-year contract? They're gonna offer him like 2-year contract.
I don't think he'll end his career in Phoenix. No, that won't happen. No,
Got you.
no, that's not gonna happen. He'll go somewhere else before he ends up his career in Phoenix.
I got you.
He got one or 2 more teams left in him.
Who?
In 5 years.
Kevin Durant.
In the 5
Yeah,
years.
he
that-
got
I
1 or
got you.
2 teams left in him.
I got
I
you.
mean, we'll see, man.
I mean, I feel like
Unless, God forbid, he get hurt. That's
no,
bad.
that's what I was gonna say. My worry is like maybe like just staying healthy. For
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
yeah,
If he
he's
stay
brittle
healthy the
as
way
hell,
he's
though.
Yeah,
playing,
you're an
stuff like
older
he's good.
player too, So yeah, you're right though. I
yeah.
like having people that like, you know, if we were talking like baseball or softball, I could talk that shit. You know what I mean? But like, I like having like someone who really is really good at the sport and like has, you know. I heard you was alright.
In ball?
But yo, we done
That's
with the
funny.
sports. There ain't no more sports.
Nah, yeah, there's no more sports.
There's no
we're
more
gonna
sports.
we're going to move on to entertainment, man.
Entertainment news. We got some entertainment news.
We got some
sure.
entertainment for y'all, man. So
let me start with that. And we didn't do that either, but like this isn't our
I'm
fault.
gonna play. I don't care.
All right. I mean, yeah, whatever. I got you.
But nah, so Kanye West is in the news again as
Yo,
always.
this time.
He's crazy. I don't know what happened. I missed the old Kanye.
Look, this man.
Your
and
baby
you know what?
Kanye,
You brought up a
yeah.
great point earlier. Like, once he lost his mom, man, like he definitely had a decline. But I don't think we can still use that as an excuse today.
No, we can't excuse
can't.
him anymore. It's just that you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so disappointing, man, because like I believe he's such a talented man. Like I believe he's a genius, and like it's like you're using your superpowers. It's like you're using your
Right.
superpowers for evil, you know. And like,
Right.
like how did you turn into a supervillain, bro? You're supposed to be our hero. You know what I mean?
Like you testing the limits every day.
I remember driving like to New York to like handle business for like 9-hour ride, 18-hour ride, just listening to Ye. You know what I'm saying? But like I can't listen to him now. Like when I hear him say the things he says, I'm like, it hurts my heart, and I just can only imagine all his like fans that have been there from day one that are like, yo, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, let's get into it. Well,
Yeah.
rapper Ye, formerly known as Kanye West, is once again making headlines, and this time it's for like all the wrong
all the
reasons.
bad reasons.
But I feel like I don't even have to say this time
Yeah,
because the
everyone
last few times it's been for all the wrong reasons.
Fact.
And shout out to PD again because he wanted to talk about Kanye the last episode. I
Fact.
don't think we really got into it. So if you want to hop in on this conversation, you know what to do. But yeah, over the past week, Kanye's been involved in a series of inflammatory comments and tweets that have sparked widespread outrage.
I mean, yeah, it's just crazy, bro. On his X account, Ye made several offensive. He made a lot of offensive remarks targeting the Jewish community. You know, like including statements like "I love Hitler,"
Yeah.
"I'm a Nazi." He
Sick.
also claimed to have dominion over his wife and made derogatory comments about various minority groups. Like, I just don't understand, bro.
Yeah, and the backlash has been swift and severe, with social media platforms and public figures condemning Ye's comments, condemning his comments, and his X account was also temporarily suspended.
Yep.
However, you know, the controversy goes on.
Yo,
It
his
doesn't stop
website, even they took his website down on Yeezy.com.
there. Yeah, as you can see.
It was selling, this offensive shirt, and he was selling these shirts. It was taken offline by Shopify, the e-commerce platform hosting the site. Shopify cited a violation of his terms of service, stating that the site did not engage in authentic commerce practices.
Yeah, Kanye's an idiot.
He's a fucking dummy,
But as you can see on the screen, we have a picture of said product.
Oh, man.
It was on purpose though.
He did. Bro.
Yeah, and we'll get to that in a second. But this isn't the first time that he's faced backlash for his comments. If you remember, in 2022, he was suspended from Twitter for similar anti-Semitic remarks and praised Hitler, leading to sever ties with Adidas and other business partners. And despite the repeated controversies, he continues to make headlines, raising questions about the limits of free speech and the consequences of hate speech.
I mean, I feel
Or
like
lack
it's
thereof.
totally hate speech, bro. As the public grapples with Ye's latest outbursts, many are calling for greater accountability and consequences for those who spread hate and misinformation. This incident serves as a stark reminder of the impact that influential figures can have on a society and the importance of responsible communication. You know what I mean? Like, bro, he doesn't realize how the things that he say, how many people it reaches. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there was a time in my, I remember PD got me my first pair of Yeezys I ever rocked in my life. There was a time, I just thought this man could do no wrong. And, I'm just so disappointed into the man that, in the man that he's become. You know what I mean? It's heartbreaking.
Right. I mean, for me, and then we'll get y'all opinion as well. But for me, I think he's baiting people personally.
Like clickbait.
Well, no, not clickbait, but I think he's gonna pull the old. Well, if he could do it, how come I can't? Type deal. And I think he's doing a good job at showing the double standard that is racism in the country, right? Because certain people, it seems, can get away with certain things. Like, look at Elon. He threw up a whole Heil Hitler. You know what I mean? In front of tens of thousands of people. Millions if you count those watching online.
That also caused
and no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It didn't. Not compared to this. Like, you know, not to contradict what you're saying, but I'm saying that in that there, you could tell there's two different microscopes that are looking at the two. And I'm not saying that Kanye should get away with saying what he's saying, but if everybody's gonna get away with it, everybody should get away with it.
So what you're saying is you think it's like a marketing strategy, or like?
Yeah. I mean, ask me how many shirts you think they ordered. You think them shirts didn't sell?
Oh yeah, they sold.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a billionaire again, mainly because of those $20 sales he's been doing on his page.
Who the fuck is gonna wear that shirt?
A lot of people. There's culture people, like the culture, like the hype beast culture. They'll buy the shit just because it's a Kanye shit, and just to say they got it. Yeah, Petey got 6 of them.
Yo, Petey, you ordered them shits? You didn't order them shits, right? Don't put that on my little bro.
Crazy.
Yo, Petey's a kind man, bro.
No, but if you don't know Petey, that joke
Petey
is
not
more so about
to...
his style and him being into.
Nah, he's definitely like
shit.
Yeah,
he does not support anti-Semitism.
Yeah,
None of us do here. But
thank you.
It goes the same. It's the same. It's the same thing though, right? Where it's like nobody says like, "Oh, I don't got Dogecoin." We still go around saying, "Yo, I bought something last week."
Yeah,
right?
we fucked
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
dude.
So it's like there's clearly a double standard.
Yeah,
and yeah, obviously there's what he said was a lot more derogatory in that it was direct words, but symbolism matters too, and more so than what Elon did is where he did it. He did it on a stage, lights, camera, action, in front of a bunch of people who in that moment could have decided if they were gonna boo or cheer. And what did they do? 98% of them niggas was out there cheering like a motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It was
and the camera never turned around to show how many people did that shit back.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't got no image of that, and I guarantee you that there was at least 300 people in that room of them thousands of people that did that same shit because he did it. Half of them was probably just monkey see, monkey do.
Fact.
The other half was doing it because they thought he was giving them a subliminal joke.
No, it's crazy. It's definitely crazy. Oh, yeah. But you're right. It's a double standard as well, and
we reject those statements.
I didn't even look. Yeah, no, we don't. I'm just trying agree
to
with anything that Kanye is saying here. But no, again, the other side of the coin, and I love it. But you're right. You know, like it could be some, like, he thinks he's like this grand genius and marketing genius, and maybe that's, you know. But I just, come on, man.
He said you can't cancel me. Imagine how somebody.
But this is how he got in trouble the first time, because these are similar statements that he made the first time when he lost everything. But now his money's up, so he's like.
Imagine how much of his opinions are propped up by those sales, though. Imagine you saying, "Oh, well, you're wrong for that," but it's like, well, there was 40,000 people at the very least who spent $20, and he's not looking at it at the amount of people. He's looking at that 40,000 times $20 plus.
No, even with like
the
naked
the
Bianca,
e-commerce
he made it the most searched thing.
Shopify made a lot of money on him too. They're not gonna get that money back. I guarantee that.
No, it's a Rizzy. How is he selling these joints
on Shopify?
No, not no more.
But they sold.
Yeah,
they took some of them orders.
He definitely caked up. You're right.
We sat here making jokes about it in the office.
No, it's facts. Cause I'm like, yo, I wanted the Supreme baggies just so I could say I got them, right? So like, imagine a Bama that's like, he got his own white hood in his drawer. He's like, yo, finally.
He got the easy.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like, no,
that's
come
crazy.
on, let's keep it real.
Yeah.
After this administration took over, there has legitimately been KKK rallies again. These Bamas feel comfortable.
You saw the dudes in Ohio.
So imagine all the dudes that was like I said, finally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So you're right, and it sucks that you're right, and you know that I hate when you're right. Like, I hate because he's like always right. It pisses me off.
Nah,
but he is right, bro. Like, people did scoop that shit, man.
Like, yeah, I mean, and like I said, I don't think it was based on hate either. You're gonna have a lot of people that write it off as, I bought it because I like the shirt.
It's history.
I'm taking back the design. That's not what it means to me. Like,
this means
a quarter of those. Yeah, a quarter of those people gonna break down the actual meaning and how it was repurposed and how it was never really supposed to be for this, and that it really meant something else, and that's why So there's those people too. And I'm not saying they wrong. I mean, they're wrong, but they're wrong because we know what it means. It's like people saying the N-word, right? And I say the N-word here. I don't have a problem saying the word, but when you say the N-word, it makes it seem
as long as you say it with an A.
I don't know why.
If you say it
But
with
you know what I'm
an
saying?
A, hard
People
R,
use that now. Like,
push
oh
you down
no,
the
it's
stairs.
I took the pain away from it. I use it as a noun now.
Nah.
It's about
Oh yeah,
blah,
like
blah.
I empower myself
I
with
empowered it, right?
we even
I'm
got,
a-
we got some
it's
feedback
different
in the
now.
chat. We got shout out to Cash Out Kai. He's like, he really do though. He proves that most of what he does is marketing, like you know, like what you were leaning towards. So shout out to everybody talking in the chat. We appreciate that, and we try to include you guys as often as
And
we
remember, if you want to call in, the numbers on the screen is 703-596-5945. We'll patch you in live. You can give your opinion, and we'll talk to you live here on air. But yeah, man, moving right along, man. We haven't done this one in a while.
Wow, are we doing it?
Yeah, the Diddler Report.
The Diddler Report is back for 2025.
The Diddler
The
Report.
Diddler's been diddling.
The Diddler's been diddling. We haven't. We don't have a graphic. We'll have a graphic next time.
No, you didn't tell me. Well, yeah,
But,
Diddy's out here wilding.
Yeah, man. And
crazy.
well, actually, this is
He's trying to get some bread to fight the case.
a different kind of Diddy story. But according to reports, Diddy is taking legal action against NBC Universal, demanding at least $100 million for the documentary Diddy, The Making of a Bad Boy, which we covered here on the show. We watched. We did our journalism.
We watched it. That was on that network. I refuse to say that name.
He alleges that the documentary falsely accuses him of murder and sexual misconduct. The film, which streams on Peacock, suggests that Diddy was involved in the death of his ex-girlfriend and partner, Kim Porter, and engaged in sexual activity with underage girls. Diddy dismissed these claims as malicious, citing the LA County coroner's ruling that Porter's death was due to natural causes. He also criticizes the documentary for spreading conspiracy theories that link him to multiple deaths, and those multiple deaths being
a lot.
Heavy D, Biggie Smalls, Tupac, and a host of other people. Unfortunately,
Kim, like many.
Yeah, Kim herself. Yeah,
blowing up Kid Cudi's car, like lots of allegations.
A lot of allegations.
So
now, so let's talk about it. I mean, for me,
he's gonna need the money to fight his case, but I don't think he's gonna win this case.
I think he can win it because he knows the truth. He knows what they have. You know what I mean? Because he's talking about the show. They got to be able to prove what they're saying. If they can't prove it, you're right. Fuck what the prosecutors have in his actual cases. Like, you know what I mean? Even they aren't bringing child pornography charges or anything like that we've heard of. But they haven't brought those charges, and they have a lot of proof. They've raided his houses, And I also will say this is the first RICO case I ever seen
against one person,
with just one person. So I think that says a lot about either the evidence they have or the size of the case and how big it's going to get once he actually goes to court in March or May, whenever it is. But for him to sue for that much money, he must feel he has a case. And especially with the murder accusations. Diddy has never been charged with murder of anybody.
No,
you know what I'm saying? Even his current cases right now. And then we could say what we want, because they're going to argue nobody directly said it. I'll be sure absolutely alluded to.
Definitely,
to him
like in
having
so many
something
words.
to do with Kim Porter's death.
And him.
Him being in the hospital.
Too.
I can't talk about it because of legal shit, blah, blah. And again, we don't have a dog in this fight, and that we weren't there. We don't know the truth. We don't know what happened. But I'd like to get our guest opinion on the subject, and anyone else if you want to call in.
I mean, definitely, like, there's a lot of stuff that if you really look at Diddy's past, he definitely come off as the kind of guy who does things and he just kind of get away with it because of the power, because of the status. You know what I mean? When we look back to how Diddy became the man that he is in power in the industry, you look at the guy, who was it? Lucien Grange was the one who owned the record label beforehand. Before him, the shit that he was into. They said he liked the kids too. He liked Diddy for being like young
Clive
and the way, you know what I mean?
Davis
Yeah, it goes way back, but it's now catching up in a time and era where right now people are very focused on making sure predators get caught. They're making sure that all of this stuff that happened in the dark is coming to the light.
Well, no, it happened because they passed.
Allegedly, you know what? Allegedly.
No, of course, yes,
And
because he hasn't been found
true.
guilty.
Yeah,
but no,
absolutely.
all of this began because they had passed a law in New York that made it where there was like no statute. So like, you know, if it happened in the 90s or whatever, like, you know, there's a statute.
I believe Virginia has the same thing.
Yeah, no, it passed but like that's what happened, and that's where all of the now you start hearing everybody's dirty laundry. You know what I mean? So like, had that legislation not passed, we wouldn't even really have been able to hear about this stuff, and he would have been able to continue paying people off like they allege. You know what I'm saying? So like, at the end of the day, we'll find out how it goes at the end, and if he's guilty, he's guilty. If he's innocent, he's innocent. But I feel like $100 million is gonna be a drop in the bucket of what his total legal costs are gonna.
Oh, it's gonna cost him a lot.
What I mean, like,
it's gonna cost him a lot.
Imagine like all of the sponsorships and all of his deals and everything. He lost They took everything from this man. So imagine if it turns out that they find him not guilty. Do you think he's gonna have recourse and be able to like sue the world to get his bread back?
No. Look at who's a perfect example.
I don't think he would.
The dude from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh, Johnny Depp.
Johnny Depp. They shot him down immediately
Yeah, they
when
made him-
Amber Heard
you're right.
said, "Hey, look, he's hitting me."
Same thing with the dude that's coming back as Kang. They talking about bringing old boy back.
Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, they talking about bringing him back. Thank you.
You're right.
But I ain't never see a black man get chased down by a white woman, then get accused of being the aggressor.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Johnny
Like,
Depp's chick, she shit in his bed.
Yeah.
That's gross.
No, I love how the internet
That's
handled
crazy.
that. Amber
She
Heard
shit in
got
his bed?
roasted, boy.
Yeah.
Niggas watching every day. Like,
But they
yo,
killed
fuck
the
her.
man's career, and he'll never get that back.
Well,
No,
he killed his
that's-
career,
no, that-
right?
yeah.
Because
I
a lot
mean-
of the shit he did was like he was a wild dude. Johnny Depp always been known as a
Yeah.
wild
Yo, them
dude.
good actors is always weirdos.
I mean, but look at Robert Downey Jr. He was on the same thing. He was burnt. They
Yeah,
thought he was
Robert
going to be
Downey
found in the
Jr.
bathtub.
They
and then
came
he
back Iron
came
Man.
back Iron
Pause.
Man and changed his life.
Facts, you're right.
So I think there's always room to do better, but it's going to take somebody giving him an opportunity, and I feel like that's like what he was saying is what kind of is hurting him right now.
Yeah.
But yo, she shit in his bed though, bro. So when I was young, there was a saying, like if you saw a beautiful woman, like a dude would be like, I wouldn't kick her out the bed for eating crackers. Imagine a bitch shit in your bed though.
Nah, he mentioned a cool dude though. Like
A
if
cool
you
dude,
look
he
at
cool with
somebody
people shit in his bed.
Who started bad though, but I felt like he really paved his way, and then immediately went bad again.
Charlie Sheen.
Yo. Yeah, he is. Yo, I would love
That
to
was a
just
lot
look
of
at Charlie Sheen's medicine cabinet.
Hey, yo, Charlie Sheen.
Smoke
Did
a
he?
joint and just look
He
at
got
all
burned,
of it.
right?
That nigga had the hit, the Hivington.
Man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
when.
no.
Oh, that's when he left 2.5 Men.
Man.
But he probably was like, yo, Magic.
Hey,
You know, yo, Magic. What's your doctor's name? And now he good.
Hey, we're not gonna talk about Magic Johnson
It's not a lie.
because only Dallas heard the joke I made last
No,
time.
it's not a lie. No, we're not going there. No, we're better than that. I was just alluding. I was getting my Albie Shore
No
on.
insensitive jokes, guys.
I was
No
just
insensitive
alluding.
jokes.
Yo, bro, we literally showed a swastika.
That's fine. It's
You said something crazy too, like
No,
like
it's journalism,
child porn.
bro.
Like we gotta mute a lot of stuff.
It's all in the context of journalism, my brother. We could do that.
No, actually, they said, "Are you old enough to watch this?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, you're right. We're making like
Yeah.
grown folk content."
But anyway, man,
took a break.
shout out to now. Let's push through this and then we're gonna
Pause.
get to that last segment.
Oh man, we got, and I
but
hate
so-
that you're right on this too.
So a few months ago, a couple
No,
months
yeah,
ago,
it was like close to the end of season 1. We covered that, like
we
maybe 20.
we did a story on Wendy Williams, reporting that she had that she was put on a guardianship or conservatorship of her finances because she was diagnosed with frontal temporal dementia.
Yeah.
And it was reported that she was on her last leg and that it wasn't looking good and that she was on like a unstoppable downfall mentally due to her condition and
we
she
were
was
super
she
sad.
was put in a like a fancy like retirement
Kinda
home
like
for
like
people
almost
with,
like a hospice.
where people
Because we
with
were
memory
literally like,
issues.
yo, she about to die. Like we were
Yeah, we did a
sad
whole
for her.
special-
Like, it was crazy.
We did a whole little
like Albert Info helped us. It was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Because we, as journalists, I would say,
Journalistic journalism. That's what we do.
we somebody like Wendy deserves all her flowers.
Facts.
And when it was reported that she was potentially on her way to the next level,
Yeah, like
we felt the need to report it. But since then, news has broke
Like to the
on
like that begs to differ, no?
that definitely begs to differ. And to some of the younger cats in the room
That don't know her.
if you don't know who Wendy Williams is, she's like a very renowned.
She's like TMZ before TMZ, so to speak. Like she was the gossip queen.
Yeah, she's the gossip queen, radio personality, very made famous in the 80s and 90s. Facts.
Fact,
you know,
100%.
She, was also more recently known for the Wendy Williams Show, which is a syndicated
doing?
talk show that's
How you doing?
now been taken over by Sherry Shepherd after Wendy's health issues a few years ago.
It was scary.
But Wendy is like a gem to the media, radio, and TV, daytime TV world. So we felt it was our duty to report this story and to just make some corrections, at least as far as what we've seen since then.
So is this officially our first retraction?
I guess, yeah.
Wow.
I guess you would call this a retraction because we were pretty sure that it wasn't looking good. I mean, they compared her to Bruce Willis.
We were worried.
Because
we were legit worried.
They have the same, allegedly had the same
what they were dealing
issue.
with. Yeah.
And if you've seen Bruce Willis recently, he definitely
You can tell.
likely has frontal temporal dementia because his state has declined ever since.
Send him
His
Bruce.
his wife and his family has always been transparent to the fans and whatnot, and he has had a noticeable mental decline, stopping him, forcing him into retirement essentially.
Facts.
But anyway, Wendy on the other hand, a lot of her friends, family, and media people have come out in her support because they say that Wendy is not suffering from dementia, and that if she was, it was caused by her use of alcohol and was potentially reversible and not the actual frontal temporal
what they diagnosed her with,
which is incurable and untreatable. So TMZ did a report. Shout out to Harvey Levin.
Yo, Harvey's a legend.
Superstar producer.
People's Court Harvey.
But he executive produced a new documentary called Surviving Wendy.
Saving.
I'm Surviving.
I know. I get it.
Like,
I get it.
Surviving
We just
everybody.
finished the Surviving.
No,
I get it.
Saving Wendy, which is a 1 hour and some change documentary that we watched today, that premiered on Tubi last night. Delves into the life of the former talk show host who is currently under a highly restrictive guardianship. Documentary available free on Tubi. Provides a first-hand account from Wendy herself, speaking from behind the glass of her room at an assisted living facility. Do you want to talk about the guardianship?
Well, despite her initial diagnosis of frontal temporal dementia, Wendy insists that she's back to her old self and has been sober for years. Her legal guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, has agreed to a new medical evaluation to reassess Wendy's mental state. So, wait a minute. I be tipsy, so when I'm tipsy, I could be like, yo, is dementia, like drunk dementia? Is drunk dementia?
So I can't remember I think it was called alcohol-induced dementia, something like that. I can't remember the medical term for it.
Guardianship?
But basically, it states that you can have very similar symptoms of frontal temporal dementia,
But from being drunk.
but from drinking a lot of alcohol, because alcohol affects the same cortex in your brain that the same type of dementia affects, so that it can appear based on your alcoholism that you have these symptoms when in reality you're just suffering from the alcohol's effect on your brain.
She's been calling into like the Breakfast Club
more
to
recently,
say I'm not crazy, I'm not losing it.
Right.
And that's how we got here.
And they're also saying that when she went to these evaluations, she was very much an alcoholic, which she says she isn't. Well, once alcoholic, always alcoholic. But she says she's
in recovery.
She's in recovery right now and hasn't had alcohol in a few years now, because she's been in this guardianship for I think 3 years.
Yeah, like it's been a while.
And they said that frontal temporal dementia can't even be diagnosed until after 3 or 4 years, because they have to watch the person and make sure that, I guess, the symptoms are consistent. Yeah. And she said that she hasn't had a visit with a doctor since entering this new facility she's in. So the argument in the documentary by her family and by some other health professionals is that they don't really even know if she has this, and if she did, it was probably associated with the alcohol, and that at the very least she's
better,
due for a new evaluation. Now, what I will say is that, to those who don't know the story, what happened was, the way the guardianship started was that when she first, started fainting on the show and all that, when she first started showing that she was ill, right? Her son was representing her estate or had access to her funds, and that he was actually taking out money from the account.
So he was like balling
large sums of money. One report was that he rented a boat for like $150,000 or something like that. And then Wells Fargo saw this,
sound like Jordan's
and
kid.
felt like there was also a report that he, according to the documentary, he had a friend who was older call the bank and act like Wendy to get them to approve other large sum withdrawals from the account, which Wells Fargo saw and took it upon themselves to ask for a guardianship because they felt
Like
that she was being
normal.
taken advantage of because of her state. That's what set the whole thing in motion.
Okay.
And that's how we got here. So when that story first broke, that's what the Guardian had put out, I guess, to the press, because I guess she didn't want it to get out, and she had to say something about why Wendy was just missing. But what strikes me is that she has no access to the outside. She says she's only left like twice in the last, like, God knows how long. She can't go down the elevator. She can't like go outside. Like, she can't do anything. She has to get permission from the judge to attend like family events and all of that. And from the interviews we've seen, I just don't see where that's necessary.
Yeah, I mean, she sounds coherent to me.
Or why the person can't be someone that she knows or a family member or, you know what I'm saying, somebody that they choose to represent her money and her estate.
Or someone she chooses because she's in the right state of mind right now.
Right.
Like, she should be able to choose who handles that kind of stuff for her. You know what I mean?
And see, that's also like confused me about the whole, like, remember that reality TV show that came out about her and stuff like that. So
she's suing them too on Lifetime.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It was just like all of it seemed like it's like a scam in the beginning because it's like even if she was to be ill will and stuff like that, why would you put her up there where she doesn't even know what she's saying doing anymore? So it's just like it seemed even her manager was the main person that really set it up. So it was like all of it seemed like it was being extorted.
And I'm glad you brought that up because they said that on the shoot of all of those scenes for the Lifetime, the Wendy's, that showed her all laid up in the bed, drunk.
All crazy.
They said the lady wasn't even there.
No,
for none of the
filming.
Did you watch?
I seen it.
Totally unauthorized.
Yeah, so she told her, yeah, we're doing right by you, and then they just wasn't. You know what I mean? So, I just wish her well. It sucks seeing her like in that window, like talking to them. But then like the whole thing just screams like dramatic. Like, did they not know this was happening? Would they have allowed it to happen if she was in the window doing that interview? Exactly. Like, does it defeat the purpose of how'd you get your phone this day? But like, you can't have your phone, you can't have an iPad. Access. Like, so, and I'm not saying that the stories isn't true, because for me, and just to be honest, like it does sound like something's up with her. Like, and what's striking is that there's like so many people who allowed it to get to this point, but who are so adamant that nothing is wrong with her. It's kind of like what they're doing with Martin.
She like,
you know what I'm saying? Where everybody's saying Martin Lawrence is cool, but everybody's like, well, I saw Black Knight, I saw Big Mama's House, I saw these movies. I also saw Independence Day and like other Martin movies, like
he not moving the same way.
After Earth and all this, to where they're the same age. They're not aging the same. You know what I mean? But to say nothing is wrong, it's like, all right, bro.
Yeah, come on.
Like we're here to make sure Wendy gets her just due and that she's taken care of. But I think
deliver the right news.
You got to give us the honest truth, because to me it feels like something's up with her. I don't think it's as serious as they're saying. But like even in the documentary, they tried to say like how she kept saying, you know what I mean, and then like the commentary was, oh, like I use words like that all the time. Like if I can't think of something, I repeat the same thing. But it's like, yeah, but it's a little more than your average, you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but what about them niggas that be like, you know what I'm saying?
But it's different. It's different. It's different. It's like when you say you know what I'm saying, you're not really waiting for a response. You know what I'm saying? It's rhetorical. When she says it, it's almost like each time she's actually asking you,
do you understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Right. So, I think she's good enough to, at the very least, make a decision on who she wants to be her guardian. But I do think that, there's a middle ground there, and that we should make sure that we don't set her up for failure because she's just having a good moment.
I'm just glad she's not dying.
Because a lot of diseases are like that. You can have good days and bad days. You can have days where you show no symptoms. You can have another day where you feel like you're dying. You know what I mean? So I just think at the very least, based on what we hearing now, like she deserves another assessment. And
I feel like it's happened. I feel like it already happened. I could be wrong.
Maybe,
it was soon. It was coming up soon.
It's so scary to just have your life in the hands of
in limbo that way.
Could a judge could say, nah,
man, you crazy bitch.
Nah, yeah, exactly.
Fact,
like
stay in
there.
Spears
you know what I mean? And just going back to the moral of this episode, morality. You don't know how deep it runs if it is a scam. You don't know who in on it. You don't know who trying to protect their own back. You don't know if the judge is paid. You don't know if the conservator is paid. Like, you don't know nothing. So I think we just pray for her and we wish her well.
Pray for
and
Wendy.
Like I said,
hashtag.
we'll continue to report this story, and we just, right now, Wendy Williams is very much alive.
Facts, and
I seen the documentary. Right. You know what I'm saying? I can't guarantee it because I ain't see her with my own two eyes. But we just want to say that, I don't think it's the end of the world for Wendy Williams. And based on what we're seeing, she might be able to make a comeback.
She's not dead. She's not dead. She's not dying. We was wrong, and we got it right.
On the Charlamagne show, too? Like, talking
yeah,
about
I don't know who that is. She was. Charlamagne, yeah. I mean, she was sounding a little, yeah.
But she still called in to defend herself, though. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, for sure.
She didn't sound like she was like, yo, they came.
But I also felt like everybody was laying it on real thick to be like, nah, you sound fine to me. Like, you sound like the Wendy. And then, like, even Charlamagne kind of contradicted himself, right? Because he was like, like, this is the old Wendy. Like, shit, you call me 5 times every day. Like, and it's like, oh, well, nigga, you know what that's a sign of? A little bit of dementia.
She 5 times. She could be lonely.
You know what I'm saying? Like 5 times. I'm a busy. That's Charlamagne's a busy nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Why
like,
she can't be lonely though? Because she's under conservatorship.
No, I'm saying she could be, but I'm just saying that's a sign. You call my grandma calls my mom all the time. Like, you know what I mean? Just with the littlest, like, just small talk. The weather's crazy. Is it snowing there? Like, it's snowing here. Like, she'll do that all day.
Conversation.
And guess what grandma got? I'm just saying. But anyway, we gonna
shout out to grandma.
We gonna go.
Shit, Dallas.
Well, I love you, grandma.
Yo, I love you too, grandma. I'm sorry for her.
She like 80 plus. She's doing great.
So she get over it quick.
Guess where she at? Let's see.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we
I'm just saying.
Can we just do something else? Can we do something else, Dallas?
We report true news here.
So no more breaks. We just finished. We're wrapping this thing up.
No. We're going to go to a break. So we're going to be back with something real fun, man. We bringing back our artist spotlight. We got a bunch of videos and songs we going to play.
I hope they don't suck.
And so if you tuned in, stay tuned. We taking. I swear to y'all.
It's gonna be
it's
quick.
5 minutes. 4?
No,
4 minutes.
He's lying. It'll be 5. It's gonna be 5. It's your boy J all day, no days off.
It's your boy Dallas for president, man.
It's Beyond the Mic Live Season 2, Episode 9. We on our grind. See how I dragged it? You know what I'm saying?
What's good? It's your boy Dallas President, man. We back. Beyond the Mic Live, Season 2, Episode 9. My co-host has stepped away for a second, but he'll be right back. But what we're about to bring back, man, we got our artist spotlight segment coming back, and we we're back. Bringing back our artist spotlight segment, man. And today, with bringing it back, rather than just showing off one artist, we actually have a few.
We got a lot of joints.
A few joints we about to show.
We got a lot of joints for the people. I got muted, Manito. What did I do?
No,
you the one that's been talking crazy tonight.
I just didn't unmute you because you weren't here.
We do. We have a lot of artists, and I know your ear is very discerning. So none of them are trash, right, bro?
Nah, I don't.
It's for the people to judge.
Trash is a strong word. Yeah.
So it's not for us to judge. It's for the.
I mean, we're not judging at all. I mean, if people want to give their feedback, or if you're an artist that's submitted your music, how I get on that? Just send your music, man. It's
email it.
havenartsva@gmail.com. That's havenartsva@gmail.com. Just email your song, put in the subject line music submission for Beyond the Mic or Beyond the Mic Artist Spotlight. Just something that tells us what you're emailing us for, because we get a lot of emails.
A lot.
We're bringing back this Artist Spotlight. We have a host of dope artists. We're going to kick this off, though, with a new I don't think it's a new song, but it's a song by an artist by the name of Abe Savage. He's an artist that's been rocking with us honestly since the very first Haven.
Wow. So
I want to say
some props,
yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Abe Savage.
I want to say he performed at our first grand opening.
Wow.
I could be wrong. But Abe, if you're watching, let me know if I got that right or wrong. But he's been rocking with us, I know, for a few years. He performed last year at the Halloween party.
Oh, he was at the Halloween joint?
Yeah, the year before last,
okay.
Actually. So he's definitely an artist we've been supporting for quite some time. And yeah, we
friend of the family.
Friend of the Haven fam, man. So we're going to jump into this first joint. And the other thing is, the song is called Presidential. So I had to...
that's why it's first?
I had to show love to the song called Presidential, because, it's like my namesake.
Executive branch productions type shit?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. So this first song is called Presidential. It's a live recorded version of this song.
Okay.
I'm not sure the platform he was on. But yeah, this is Presidential by the one and only Abe Savage, man.
Abe Savage, man. We got Abe Savage in the building, man.
Yeah, give it a listen.
Comment in the chat, guys.
Yeah. And if you want to call in, do that right now while the song is playing, so we could get you on here. But yeah, Artist Spotlight, Abe Savage, Presidential. Let's give it a go.
Action.
Presidential, Dollar my what? Dollar my what? Dollar my what? Dollar my what? Dollar my savage, wifey living lavish. Pushed out a car automatic, round presidential high status. If you involved with me, then you involved with me. We share the same resolve. Keep it at K9, I ain't talking about those. Reading the book, I ain't David, I'm rapping my psalms. Clap back with no palms, rolling and smoking king palms. Fuck it, I'm 101 in a long time, so I'm here till I'm gone. I hear they whispers, they tell me go get it. Finish the artwork with your vision. Talk to him savage, talk to him savage. Really thugging with some pain you won't imagine. Living the way that I live, young savage, causing damage. Living tomorrow like today ain't happen. Really thugging, kicking habits. Bliss on my mind, I can't stand it. Spinning your rip is my passion. You a bitch, always catching you lacking. Fuck it, let's run it up. Stop bluffing. I'm a savage, baby. Grew up with nothing. How about I cut and I bustin'? No discussion. If you with me, then you thuggin'. Stop bugging. TBG, we stunning. Dollar my what? Dollar my savage, wifey living lavish. Pushed out a car automatic, round presidential high status. If you involved with me, then you involved with me. We share the same resolve. Keep it at K9, I ain't talking about dogs. Boom me up, yeah, you know what's Mustang heavy, no Tonka truck. Savage gives 0 fucks. Ran it up, never feel enough. I feel the love. Making history with the ones that I love. First gen in the States, always thugging in my space. Beating the block hard every day. Me and the payment go deep in the way. Stacking them M's all to the way. Remember I was hustling minimum wage. Hitting licks and busting plays. Me and my Kennick are each of the keepers. Full clip, never on safe. I lived in a village, that was my space. Trench baby, throw them tools up, I was raised. Been in shootouts, never grace. Thugging from sun up to sundown, I made my name. TBG, La Familia, this ain't no game. Dollar I'm away, dollar I'm a savage, dollar I'm a savage, Real pain, volume 2,
Yo, shout out to Abe Savage, man. That was pretty cool.
For sure. That was Abe Savage with Presidential.
Eden liked it.
Eden liked it.
Yeah, Eden was. She
But
was
yeah,
getting busy.
if you just called in,
Yeah, I think someone called in for the for the line. Oh, here we go. We back. We back at it like a crack addict. What's this one here? No, it's right here. Oh. It's on this one, Manito?
yeah,
This one? All right.
yo,
What up? It's Beyond the Mic Live. Who this?
say again. Word, what's good with you?
I just wish y'all to always try to get that email.
Say that one more time.
My bad, man. We just got the sound working out.
Oh, I was trying to get the email, all that work for the artist stuff.
Oh, yeah,
word.
hit that email, man. We'll play your joint, man. That's what we trying to do. We're all about supporting local talent.
It's havenartsva@gmail.com. havenartsva@gmail.com. We'll drop it in the chat right now.
I'm about to put it in the chat right now for you, my brother.
Hey, what kind of music do you make?
I make a little bit of everything. Some alternative rap, trap music. I make a little bit of like psychedelic trap, like Playboy Autumn and all that, like new wave.
Word. That's what's up, man. Well, we got Quarantino in the building right here. You know, he live with us. He's a dope,
amazing engineer. He's baby Kanye before he got crazy.
Yeah.
havenartsva@gmail.com. I just posted it in the chat for everybody. So if you got good music, feel free to send it in.
Yeah, and if you ever need a spot to record, if you're ever looking for a new studio to call home, we got you here at the studio at Haven Arts, man. So appreciate you for rocking with us. You got any shout outs or anything you working on you wanna call out?
Yeah, man. Shout out Jay, man. That's up, man. Still rocking with me. I was the youngest for real.
Salute you, family. Thank you for calling in, man. We're going to keep it moving because we got a couple more joints to play for the people, no?
Yes, sir, we do.
All right, guys, keep it live. We got you another
Already,
joint.
y'all.
Love, bro.
Send the
Appreciate
joints
you.
in, family. We got you.
Already.
Yes, sir. All right, so yeah, shout out to him, man. Appreciate the call in, bro. But yeah, so that was, like I said, that was Abe Savage with Presidential, a live rendition of that song. The next joint we about to get into. Well, let me get y'all opinion. What you guys think about the last joint? I mean, you give your honest opinion. We all hear about positive feedback. Just don't be a dick. You know what I'm saying? But if you got, if you got positive feedback that you want to give to Abe or any other artist that you hear, I think that holds value. So yeah, what you think?
I'll say, I definitely like the quality of the mix. Like, I'm one of those people who, as much as I want to just look at the lyrics, I also want to see how much deeper it is, right? Like, how much effort was put into the song, whether it's Abe who made it by himself or he went to like a studio and did all that shit. I think like the mix on it sounded good. The vocals sounded good. Lyrics are definitely different from the kind of things that I would vibe with, you know what I mean? Yeah. But overall for a presentation, like, if somebody put that on, you know what I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Like,
you can only, I see you.
Yeah.
So what you think about the visual?
He couldn't.
I got you. Yeah, you didn't. Oh, we failed you. That's my fault. I apologize. I should have had my iPad still out. I apologize. I should have had that shit. We'll be better.
Honestly, the track was cool for I feel like, lyrically it was cool. I think what I was looking for more was like more catchiness. Like I was waiting for that one spot that was gonna be catchy. I was just listening, and I was like, all right, this is, you know what I'm saying, it's cool. But then I was like, all right, there's that one part that I know is gonna be catchy, but it didn't hit. So I'm just looking for more catchiness. But it was a good song.
That's what it is. You know what, man? Constructive criticism is not hate. It's just constructive criticism. You know, so I appreciate you guys.
Hustling.
Now I will say, you know, I find that people even take constructive criticism as hate. You know what I mean? They say, oh, I like constructive criticism, but there's always a but that follows whatever it is that what you had to say. But did you hear? But so you know, yeah, we will.
We keep it a buck.
We want to give feedback. You know, we had thought about calling this segment Artist Spotlight Review, but we don't want to deter anybody from submitting their stuff. I do want this to be a show where you can get honest, you know, progressive and constructive feedback. I don't want to just be a show of yes men that say, you know, oh, this was dope because, you know, it's there.
Just because they sent it.
You know, just to be nice. So we will get feedback. So I thank y'all for y'all feedback.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, we gonna keep running this segment, man. We got 3 more. Yeah, we got 3 more for the people. So right now we gonna go into a track by my man's Davon Isaiah. This is another artist who's worked with us quite a bit in the past. He's performed here. He's growing in his field. He makes dope music. I like the sound of his stuff. This is definitely an artist that when he said that he was interested in being a part of tonight's show, I definitely was all for it. Because not only did he support us in our past events, but you know, he makes pretty dope music.
Let's go.
So we're gonna check out this joint on the Artist Spotlight. It's Davon Isaiah with Blue Jetta. So
give
this joint a listen and let us know what you think.
Shout out Davon Isaiah, man.
I know you see my ass calling you, and then you got the nerve to be rushing me? Whole time I'm downstairs looking dumb. Yeah, whatever, K Dizzy. I knew your ass won't shit. But, what car you pulling up in again?
I'm in the blue Jetta. I thought you knew better. Ain't no cap about it, we get blue cheddar. Diversified, I got a few endeavors. Hop in the ride, we can do whatever. Let's start with a conversation, get you elevated. No need for hesitation. I'll be there at 8 and don't leave me forever waiting. Blue Jetta. All black seats with the chrome wheels. Pull up on them with the bill for the low deal. We do proper business, violate, cause you don't peel. We ain't really with the games and it's no lie. Let them see the shine, gotta hit them with the slow ride. Bloody water got them looking like a road tide. Deep with the sharks, still them might stroke. Can them compete with the art. Beast in the night, we creep by the side. Like, we got what you want, we got what you like. You can be the type, I'm about to slide. Pull up to the side, hop up in the ride. I'm in the blue Jetta. You know better, ain't no cap about it, we get blue cheddar. Diversified, I got a few endeavors. Hop in the ride, we can do whatever. Let's start with a conversation, get you elevated. No need for hesitation, I'll be there at 8 and don't leave me forever waiting. Blue cheddar, I thought you knew better, ain't no cap about it, we get blue cheddar. Diversified, I got a few endeavors. Hop in the ride, we can do whatever. Let's start with a conversation, get you elevated. No need for hesitation, I'll be there at 8 and don't leave me forever waiting. Blue cheddar. In the back, she got the game and the earth's effect. My mind on the money, I don't get attached. Can't never lag, got a ball to the max. Gucci the kick, so Italian the leather. Got these for the final, I work like a diner. 24/7, I serve you whole nana. Why you playing shorty, come and get the bankroll. LL cool day with the Kango. To be a player, first you gotta learn the game, no. Money talk, we ain't here, what you saying no. What you saying no, get the pay low. Type of money when you get it, gotta lay low. Focus shorty, cause you with it when I say go. Girl, ain't your daddy, don't be tripping when I say no. Shit the same, bro. Still getting paid, still making lemonade, wasn't Minute Maid. Still sipping Chardonnay when she in the mood, if the vibes there. What's the news, Fox 5, can we live here. Play some Luther Van, maybe Sade. Come and double down, thinking we can parlay. R&R, girl, I know it's been a long day. Rolling with your man, nigga hands like it's all state. I'm in the blue Jetta. I thought you knew better, ain't no cap about it, we get blue cheddar. Diversified, I got a few endeavors. Hop in the raw, we can do whatever. Let's start with a conversation, get you elevated. No need for hesitation, I'll be there at 8 and don't leave me forever waiting. Blue Jetta. I thought you knew better, ain't no cap about it. What if I rap about it? My love is forever, my loyalty never doubted. Stack up the door and count it. Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up, stack it up, stack. Watch it all go 360, no way around it. Blue
son? He's got a blue Jetta. A blue Jetta? I thought this nigga was a rapper. And then he one rapper that made it driving a Jetta. Then Jeezy had like a Taurus or something, Impala. Yeah, he did. I guess he gonna be the first to make it with a blue Jetta. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. Make this shit quick, right quick, yeah?
Check. Yo, what's good? My bad. What's good? Can you hear us?
Chillin', man.
Oh, we got you loud and clear, man.
Yeah.
Who we got online right now?
You're on the line with Davon Isaiah. You just play my track.
Shit, look at that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. What y'all think? What's up?
Nah, that shit was fire. I definitely fucked with it myself. We got you up on the screen right now. But nah, definitely solid. Definitely looking forward to the definitely looking forward to the music video. And when can we expect that? When can we expect the video for that, Joe? I know that's something you was working on.
Very soon. Just stay on the lookout. Stay on the lookout right now.
Word. Well, give you what you got, Jay.
Appreciate the feedback.
Nah, I think the joint was fire, man. I'm looking forward to watching the visual for it. And we got the fam with us in the building, too. Tino, what you think about that joint?
Yeah, for real, I think it was a bop, you know what I mean? It took a little bit of time to get into it. I think the mix definitely, we could have a little bit
Clean it up a little?
Yeah, just more body and soul, you know what I mean? It was definitely a little bit heavy in those high notes, like the higher frequencies on there. So it took a little bit more time to get into it, but regardless, bro, it's a bop. You know what I mean?
It's a bop.
You clean it up a little bit in that mix. You got
it
the
need
vibe,
a good mastering.
The beat is different. It's not your typical stuff that you're hearing all the time. Like I think you're onto something.
That's what it is. What you think about the joint, Step?
Nah, I definitely think he's onto something. I definitely agree with Quarantino on that statement. I feel like Quarantino said again, it definitely took some time to get into it, but I definitely feel like, you keep going. That shit, I want to hear more of you for real. I definitely want to hear more of you.
And yeah, there's a video coming for the joint soon. When he ready with it, we gonna play it. You know what I'm saying?
That's a bet.
That's what it is,
There
man.
you go, bro.
Shout out to the family, man. Thank you for sending your music in, my brother.
And did you want to plug anything, Pause? Like any projects, anything you got going on?
It's crazy.
Nah, for real, just thanks for playing my joint and giving me the feedback.
Much love, brother. What's your
Definitely
how do they
appreciate it,
find you on
saying?
social media?
Yeah, how can we follow you and all that?
Follow me at Davon Isaiah, DAEVONISAIAH.
Facts.
That's what
That's on
And then we
Instagram,
got
that's on TikTok, all that.
we got a comment that said I'm still singing Blue Jetta with the quotation. So
in the chat group, they talking about they singing your hook, Brody. So yo, good job. Thank you for sending in your music, man.
somebody said I really like the beat on Blue Jetta. I really like the song.
It's fire.
Yeah.
Clean lyrics.
That's dope.
So I produced that joint actually. So
Oh, that's you. Okay.
You made it yourself. That's
Multi-talented.
awesome, bro.
Okay.
That's the Blue Jetta. That's fire.
yeah.
That's what's up, man. So maybe one day we could get you in here on an official interview, man. But until then, stay up, man. Keep doing your thing. Keep making music, man. We appreciate you for supporting us by letting us support you, man. So keep your head up and keep it locked with us, man.
That's what it is, brother. Much love to the fam, Davon, man. Keep it locked for the Brody. We got more joints for the people, though,
yes,
right?
sir, we do. All right, bro, be easy.
Let's keep it moving then.
All right, so
My ears.
I don't even know where that came from. Hold on, that's my fault. All right, there we go. All right, so we got another joint, man. This one is a track that came to us by way of our guy Petey, man. This is an artist that he I guess told about us to. You know what I mean? You told him about us and what we were doing with the artist spotlight. He reached out to me earlier today.
That's awesome.
His name is Drew Portio.
Shout out to Drew.
This song is called All for Love. I happened to listen to this one a little earlier on repeat for a little bit. I actually kind of fuck with this joint.
Shout out to Drew Portio, man. We're going to play the joint for the people.
Yeah, we're gonna play this
Let's
joint.
get it.
Nice, chill out. All right, so we're going to jump into this. We'll be right back.
Trust. You know what I do, I would take care of you. Know what I do, I would take care of you. Give you the things that we talk about. Designing things, don't find the things in life is what she want now. It's Gucci on the neck until we home and then it's all off. New jade on your lips and love me, I would never do wrong. I feel that I'm giving my best try. Say that I'm never gonna leave, yeah. I got a feeling I know. Tying you down, you're bringing me up. You don't know love, I'm filling the cup. I wanna feel it on each end. I wanna feel it on both sides, yeah. He lacked the effort, I would never focus. I'm trying to love you, trying to give you honest. Hardest love, hardest time, honest. Trust. So I'm trying to love you, trying to give you honest. Hardest love, hardest time, honest. Trust.
Nah, I fuck with that joint, bro.
I was rocking with that.
That was. I feel like that was like a teaser for the song, no? Like that wasn't the whole song, right?
Nah, these songs these days, man,
shorter?
sub 3 minutes.
Wow. Yo, bro, I feel so old right now.
You know what they do? It's so that you want to play it again. When you play it again, you get them another view.
That's not the boss of me. Oh no, so you know why? Do you know the first? Do you remember when Wu-Tang Clan first? Like, no, you weren't even alive. But that record, Protect Your Neck, is like 7 minutes and 42 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I'm like, man, these songs finish so quickly. So that's
Nigga,
I'm
But I lose attention span after like a 4-minute song. Like I'm not listening to a 7-minute song.
Nigga, Rapper's Delight is like 13 minutes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Wow.
I said a hip, hop, a hip to the hip,
So
hop it, you don't stop. The rocket to the bang bang, boogie to up jumps, the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. Now what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat.
Sugar Hill Gang, I
it's
apologize
me, the
for
groove, and my friends. We gonna try to move your feet. See,
Yeah.
I am one the mic, and I like to say hello.
He's making fun of you though, so
From
I
the black to
apologize.
the
I'm
brown, the
sorry.
red and the white, the purple and yellow. But first you gotta bang bang, the rhythm to the boogie. Say up jumps the boogie to the bang bang boogie. Let's rock. You don't stop, rock the rhythm that'll make your body rock.
I wish that this
so
was in good
far,
faith.
you heard my voice, and then I brought a few friends along.
Then the other song
And next on the mic, my man Hank. Come on, Hank, sing that song. Check it out. I'm the CAS, the OVA,
let's go.
the rest is FLY.
We're about to get canceled.
See, I go to the name by the doctor of the mix, and this reason I tell you why. Say I'm 6'1" and I'm tons of fun, and I'm dressed to a T. See, I got more clothes in it, and I dress so viciously.
Come on.
I got bodyguards. I got two. All right. I'm showing my age. I'm showing my age.
Yo, listen to me.
I'm showing my age.
You can't redeem yourself.
I'm showing my age.
No, you can't. No. Yo, Sugar
I'm
Hill
showing
Gang.
my age.
Sugar Hill Gang. Don't let that shit fool you.
Nah, that's my
He
shit.
was like teasing you guys, and I had to like clean. I'm tired of him today. He's been saying a lot of crazy shit today. Come on. We got more music.
Yeah, we got more music. Hey, look, don't hate on my music acumen. You feel me?
No,
Anyway.
I'm not. I mean, I'm proud, but I'm like disappointed at the same time. I'm very conflicted.
All right, man. Well,
We got another joke.
yeah, man.
Oh, I know this guy.
Yeah, man.
Who's the fan, Bucky?
Yeah, my man Bucky
Bucky
Dollar's
Malone,
back, man.
Bucky.
No, the wrong Bucky.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Nah, this about.
Nah, there's only one Bucky Dollar in the world.
There's
My bad.
only one, man. You know them both. You know both
They
Buckys.
fam,
But this
they
is
fam.
this Bucky Dollar right here. This is my man's right here. He's another artist that's been rocking with us here
Consistent.
since the old spot.
Facts.
He's been rocking with the Gallery 66 and Haven Arts VA since the beginning. So shout out to Bucky. This one is called Highs and Lows.
I know that feeling.
Don't we all, man? We've all had them. But yeah, so this is the next jump. Highs and Lows by the one and only Bucky Dollar. Check this joint out when you right back.
Let's get it.
Metronome.
The Love Rap.
Happy Free Work Friday, motherfucker.
Y'all ready? Let's go get 'em. Lie. Trust me, I've been around. I seen all the highs, I seen all the lows. I get 'em and spread 'em round. I just get money, I don't do the politics. No, I'm a daddy now. Lil' mama grew up with a mother, no father. I guess I'm her daddy now. She grab on my stick and round up the balls. I guess she my caddy now. Tell security, don't pat me down. Took a break back to rapping now. I used to be broke with no motion, but now I guess I make some shit happen now. Treat the music like trapping now. Grab the mic just to smack it down. I used to be jokes to niggas. I guess I'm the only one laughing now. Just like 50, no backing down. Learn the stocks, now I'm stacking now. Took over their shit, looked them dead in the eyes and said I'm your captain now. Certified, no cap and gown. Hit the cut, now I'm back around. They seen me coming and started to run and they slack on they magging now. For my city, I hold it down. Put in work and it's cracking now. I stay with abundance, all of my life won't come if it's lag around. Got some weed, I'ma pass around. See your girl, we just pass around. She told me she wished she met me before, so I tell her turn around.
That's it.
That's it, man.
Man, I'm so bad. I'm so bad at this.
Shout out to my boy.
Yo, shout out to Bucky Dollars and yeah, man. So it was like, was this a teaser or that was the joke?
I'm not sure. That's what he sent. That's what we played. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm not sure if there's more to it.
Gotcha.
I'll do some more journalism and find out. But what was you saying?
Yeah,
Steph?
what do you guys think?
That was my favorite one for real. That was a vibe. I could light a blunt to that. I could, I felt like that was old school vibes too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So that's your favorite from the
I feel
night?
like the fire hydrant was opened up on that joint.
Nah, I
Running
feel
through the
that.
fire hydrant and shit.
Yeah,
So what, like
nah,
it give you summer vibes?
Yeah, like that
Gotcha.
was a vibe.
Nah, I fuck with that, John. What you think, Tino?
Definitely, I will say it was a vibe. That joint, like he was saying, like that sound like some shit you can like roll up, smoke
Barbecue
to, like,
type shit.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely old school vibe. You know, it's not with the modern kind of song. I would say it gives like that early 2000s vibe. But if you do it the right way, man, like does it really matter what it sound like, right? Like if people bop into it, they bop into it.
Nah, I enjoyed the last joint a lot too. I thought it was a good record.
That's what you like about it? And that's exactly
The
it.
old school vibe?
Yeah, the vibe. I think all of the artists, the 4 joints we played tonight, I feel like their records would have sounded a little bit more amazing if they came to the studios at Haven Arts and recorded their music. But I don't want to sound judgy.
I feel like that's what
I
Tino
agree,
was saying
like-
without saying it.
And I
He was
wasn't just
humble.
saying that, yeah, like the same thing. Like I'm not just saying that for the sake of, oh yeah, come get my services. But it's like,
Nah, you did it. Pause.
I did that for you. No, that was crazy. You see, I'm so happy that the show is almost over. 'Cause that was
not
crazy.
like that, not like that.
That's funny.
But now,
Master.
listen, it's a good place to be creative, man. We got you covered over here. You pull up, you record your joint, you can perform your joint, you can shoot the video for your joint, you can shoot the cover for your joint. Like, I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, it's a one of a kind place.
It's a good
man.
place to be.
It's a one of a kind spot. But yeah, man, with that wraps up our artist spotlight segment, man.
That was dope.
And it's definitely something that we look forward to bringing y'all more of in the future. And we appreciate everyone who watched tonight. We appreciate everyone who gave feedback in the chat. We appreciate all of our viewers.
Yeah, that's all. The chat was jumping all night, money.
All night. And if you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. If you don't like and share, at least subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to get to 100 followers by the end of our next
show.
All right, well,
Maybe it happens today.
Maybe tonight. Maybe by Monday.
I feel like it's a really small milestone to be
It is.
reaching
We had
for,
like 80 something. We just need y'all to please just share this junk. You
Tell
know
a
what I'm
friend
saying?
to tell a friend to tell a friend.
If you enjoyed the show, you leave us some feedback. We'll be posting this video probably tomorrow. We have other videos up of our past shows already that you can go rewatch and share if you fuck with the commentary. This has been another episode 9, season
bro.
2.
Man, we on a roll.
Mic live. You know what I'm saying? We still going.
Man, look, I have to.
We still going.
Thank everybody for tuning in, man. We appreciate you. And without you, there's no us. You could have been everywhere in the world, but you right here, right now. So thank you guys, man. Make sure you subscribe and hit them like buttons.
You feel me? So that wraps us up, man.
It's a wrap, B.
It's Beyond the Mic Live.
It's your boy Jay all day, no days off.
It's your boy Dallas, the president, man.
Beyond the Mic Live Season 2, Episode 9 is in the books, man. Thank you, guys.
We up out of here, you heard?
Yeah.